Hello, everyone. This is Pastor Jim coming to you from the great room in Southview at Homewood Retirement Center in Martinsburg, Pennsylvania. Waiting here for Pastor Jerry to join us once again from San Antonio. And I believe we should have a special guest today for our segment here. Someone who has been the object of many people wanting to know more about and to see this little gentleman. So as we're preparing ourselves for this time, this visit, I thank you for joining us for a bit of our discussions this afternoon as two old friends get together to talk across the miles. It is a beautiful day outside, and I urge you that if it is still a beautiful day when you're watching this, that you will take time to get outside and enjoy it. And here comes Pastor Jerry. And there he is. He should be appearing momentarily. Hey, there you are.
Hey, Pastor Jim.
How are you, my friend?
I am doing well. How about yourself?
Hey, good. It's been a good morning. I got time to talk to a friend earlier today and see a little tyke, and hoping to get to see him again. And just finished Bible study of the Beatitudes, and we'll finish that next week. But it's a good day. It's a very good day.
Good. And by little tyke, you mean me, right?
That's okay. You're making me seasick.
Sorry. I was trying to switch the video so it would be a little bit better, but I said by little tyke, you meant me, right?
Yes. I was talking about Bap, the littlest granddad in the world.
Well, I hear him. We might have to go on a search. So I'm glad to hear Bible study went well.
Yes, it did. It went
I'm
very
gonna
well.
shake. I'm gonna walk. So
Okay, we'll walk with you.
I'll have you all brace. First, I'll try not to shake you all up too much.
Hey, I'm just impressed you're able to carry me so easily.
I can always carry you. How's the song go?
Might be a new way of training for the Ironman.
Yeah, speaking of, there's one next week that our son-in-law is going to try. I'm just not yet ready because of the pandemic to do them.
I understand.
Maybe in a little while, but this will be a real feat because I might have to get on the floor, and then that'll be really good. We're playing with eggs right now. Oh, let me see. Okay. Well,
If I fall, you can't get up.
Jim. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Say hi. We might.
He's getting tired.
He's getting tired, and we're playing with eggs.
Wow. Can you show me an egg?
Show him an egg. You want to show him an egg? Yeah, he's getting tired.
I'll bet you could show the people. I'll bet you could show us what sound a monkey makes.
How's the monkey go?
How's a monkey go? No. Okay.
Go.
Oh my, look at that. It's just like a little monkey. I have to give that boy a banana.
Here comes the eggs, Jim.
I see. They're flying.
You might see a couple more.
Getting practiced up for egg hunts.
That's right. There goes a couple more.
He's got quite the arm on him.
We'll work him up when he gets bigger so he can throw the ball. Huh.
Well, he's going to be a strapping young lad here before too
I
long.
think so.
Yeah, definitely.
He was helping so for all the ladies in our community and everyone to know that Pap does help out around the house. So we were vacuuming and Larry Michael was helping Pap vacuum the kitchen a little bit ago.
Well, that's nice. Was he the one pushing the vacuum while you laid on the floor?
That's right.
That's how it works.
That's how we were teaching him. And just by the way, Lori says hello to everyone. Do you want to say hi or not?
Hi, Lori.
No, you don't have to get
Oh,
on
there
the
she
phone.
Hey,
is.
everybody. Hopefully soon we can all be together. Miss
Yes,
you all
yes,
very
indeed.
much.
This is my buddy.
So, yeah, that's Mima's buddy.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, he's getting, we're-
getting tired.
we're
so-
hitting the time of lunch and then a little NAP.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad
See-
you suggested that. I was looking forward to one after lunch myself.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. I don't know how it'd work though if I run around here in my diaper.
I just.
Yeah. Not well.
I lost you.
Hey, it just shows that your iPad's still showing you're on. It's just, I don't, there you go.
I think I hit a button. So, well, I'm glad that we could spend a little bit of time so that folks that are tuning into you and I for some Jim and Jerry time can get a as we said, a sighting of Larry Michael.
Yeah.
But I'm glad Lori could say hello as well.
Exactly.
And
I don't get to see her enough. I don't think any of us do. Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful day up here. I suppose it's the same there in Texas today from what I was seeing on the weather.
yeah, I think it's it's another 80-degree day down here though.
No. They'll be here soon enough. Those very warm days.
Right. Next week, it looks like it'll be a little bit colder when I get home.
It's to be, but
One of the
not by a
days.
great amount. And they're not sure if the cold will stay. They were talking this morning, it might be warmer than what they're forecasting. But this March so far is reminding me of back in 1988. That March, the whole second half of the month, we were in shirt sleeves and short pants because it was that warm. I remember my grandfather's funeral at the end of that month, and we were sweated wet just standing in the graveyard because it was, I think it was 88 or 89 degrees that day, and it is just terribly hot. But
There was one day I remember though that had some snow flurries that day. It's because it's funny how dates stick in your mind, but March 27th of 1988 would have been, of course, you know this, that was my senior year in high school, 88.
yeah,
And I played tennis on the high school team, and we had a meet again, or a tennis meet against State College of all teams, because they just whooped up on us little country guys. But I remember they came to Martinsburg, up to the park is where we played, and there were snow flurries that day. But outside of that, it was always pretty seasonable. I can remember, unless I'm getting the date, unless I'm getting the year wrong, and it wasn't
no,
my
I don't
senior
think
year.
you are, because those last couple of days were so volatile. It was so hot on Pap's funeral. The next day, you're right, it was cold and snowing. It did the same thing 2 years later when Chelsea was born in March. I remember walking into the hospital the night she was born and it being so warm. And the next day I was freezing when I went to the hospital, and there was stuff swirling around us. And the day we brought her home, which was about a week later, it was all iced in, and it was a very ugly day that day. And the very next day after that, the sun was back out and it was extremely hot again. It's March in Pennsylvania. We get everything.
Right. It's
So-
amazing how like certain things, well, you and I talked about it before, but dates stay in how different dates come out to us. And
Oh, yeah. Yes, there are certain ones that, and there are times when I can really understand how societies from long ago, the ancients, really focused on numerology in many cases, because sometimes it is so so extraordinary. And I'll tell you a case whenever you get back that I just encountered yesterday, where numbers were lining up through a period of about 80 years and in one person's life. And it's just amazing to see how they flip back and forth. So those same numbers are almost ever present. You know, and it's amazing to see that. But and isn't it remarkable at how small things will, like a number or a date, will take us back in time. You know where I live, Jerry, and in front of the house there's two huge trees. They're London plane trees. They're like a sycamore. But this morning, as I was sitting in the van getting ready to leave, many times those trees are hollow, and even the smaller limbs will be hollow. And there were two nut hatches going in and out of a small hole at the end of the branch. And as I'm sitting there watching them, I'm taken back in time to sitting on the porch steps at the back porch, and my grandmother explaining to me that that's how much God watches over us, that those birds needed a nest, so that part of that tree hollowed out in decay so that they'd have a safe place to go in and out of. And you know, it's just that extraordinary link that all of a sudden we're transported 60 years in the past, or almost 60, and reminded of a story like that because of what we're seeing now. Yeah, it's one of God's great blessings. You know, that we get to do that. But
well, you might have all,
things,
whoops. Oh, I am on, okay. I muted myself there for a while because little one was a little active.
that's
But,
quite all right.
And but as you were talking, we had a brief sighting of Larry and Beth coming in from outside. So we at least have so we got some sightings of everybody today.
Yeah, cool.
Next time we'll have to do it on your end so we can get sightings of your family.
They're very elusive. More than likely, well, I'm back to being married to a vampire again. Kara's
Yep,
only
back
up at night. And which is fine. You know, you keep something around your neck to cover the spots. It's okay. And of course, this is wedding year for Chelsea. So, and as busy as things are with her school and what have you, finding her is almost impossible. So it might just be me and my grand dog Scout. One of these times we get on here, maybe I'll have Scout join me and we'll do a time together.
And Scout can do the water bottle trick.
Yeah, you need to. I'll show you when you get home. She also waterboards her toys. She'll take her toys and put them in her water bowl until they get saturated with water, and then she'll fling them at you. But she'll she has a little moose, and last night she was holding it down in the water, and she'd go over periodically, flip it over, put her paw on it, and press it down on the bottom of the water dish, almost like she was punishing it. And then she'd get it up, shake it out, and then throw it at you. It's not the most pleasant thing to catch, but she was having a blast.
I'm sure.
Yeah. So
Scout seems like a lot of fun.
she is. And we'll see
So-
about getting some other friends for her here through the course of this spring and summer.
Yeah.
We've realized we need dogs in our house again. But
Well,
on a completely different note, and I know you've heard of this young lady throughout her life, Brittany Allison, who is, I think, 28 years old now. And it started out when she was 2, she had a very rare kidney disease, and she's been on our prayer list for years. And this morning I got a message about 6:30 a.m. that they were taking her back to Children's Hospital for what is going to be, and it should be underway right now, her 4th kidney transplant. So keep Brittany in your prayers, everyone who's watching. The disease that took the first one has taken the others, and this will be her 4th kidney that she's receiving. So very spirit-filled girl, very charming young lady, but she's been through an awful lot over the years.
well, I'll definitely keep that lifted up, and thank you for that.
You're quite welcome. Quite welcome.
And I'm really blessed by the time that you and I can have together, and of course with our community and everyone that's tuning in. So I pray that you enjoy a good rest of the day, and hope our community enjoys a good day.
I think we all will. It seems like there's more smiles here today than I've seen in a long time.
All right.
So,
Well, and I
look
hope-
forward to seeing you when you get back.
Thank you. And I hope and pray that our time together blesses others in this day as well, and gives them a little smile.
Yes, I hope so. Even big ones are allowed. Well, Pastor Jerry, you and your family take good care. You fly safe coming home.
I will do
And,
that.
we'll see you when you land.
All right. That sounds good.
Okay, take care,
Hey,
my brother.
fam. Goodbye. Take care.
God bless. Bye-bye.
God bless.